Hi, this is Kevin from Let Me Tech You, and in today's video, we're going to be going over how to query data sources in your Terraform code. Now, typically, whenever you're creating variables of the sort, you may want to get like a list of resources that could be in your infrastructure, such as AWS, that outputs a list of things that you may need to query or get. So if you see here, we're trying to get a list of data availability zones for VPC. Now, US East 2A, US East 2B, US East 2C, those could be ones that you would utilize in this region or for this infrastructure, but it may not bode well to have those statically assigned in there if you're trying to, lift and shift your configuration to like another region. So data sources let you dynamically fetch data from APIs or other Terraform state backends, just to kind of make your code more usable across different environments. So I'm going to show here, if you want to see different data sources you can grab from, you can open up a browser and go to terraform.io. And in my last video, we created this current configuration using modules. So we built out a VPC and an EC2 instance using the Terraform modules. But as you can see, we grabbed our availability zones from the variable that we created. So what we're going to go do is look for a way to grab that dynamically. So I'm going to go to AWS. And then I'm going to go to documentation. And then I'm going to look for availability zones under the data sources. Now you see that you have availability zone and zones. So we want the one that's availability zones. So basically we can look and see that the availability zone data source allows you to access to the list of availability zones, which can be accessed by an AWS account within the region configured in the provider. So as you can see, our provider is US East 2. And in our variables, we have US East 2A, 2B, 2C. Now, if we were to pass this Terraform code over to another user or another region, we would have to update this, and then we'd have to come in and make sure we update these, because now it would be, let's say, US West 1A, US West 1B, so on and so forth. So to not have to do that and mess something up, we can take this example declaration here, and we're going to copy that. And these you don't have to worry about. This is just examples of showing how to query your data source, which we'll do as well. So then what we'll do here is we'll go and grab, we'll make a new file. So you can actually put this into your inside here directly, but it's nice to kind of have them separated out so you can know what you're pulling dynamically. So I'm going to go new file. I'm going to call that data.tf. You can call it data sources, data, but kind of keep it similar to what you're going to be doing in this file. So as you can see, and now I got data, AWS availability zones, available, and then state we need available. Now, if you can see down here, you'll see that name, so filter, if we're using the filter block, names required. So it looks like nothing else is needed. We have state, which is optional, but we only want ones that can be available. So now we got that saved. Let's go ahead and save that. Now this, basically, we're only updating the availability zones for this particular configuration. Now this environment's already built. So when I do a Terraform plan, I shouldn't get any changes that's going to occur, because essentially I'm just still pulling the availability zones, but I'm doing it dynamically now. So now we can take this variable out here. We don't need this anymore. And then we're going to save that. And then inside our main.tf, we're going to do here data.availabilityzones.available. And then now we should be able to then save that and grab everything that actually we're going to do. We're going to want to do available list all. Okay, yeah, we want to do dot names because we want the names. So available dot names. And there we go. So now if I do a Terraform plan, we should get then that it shows that the configuration has not changed. And from there, you can also, if you want to specifically set a specific one that you want to grab, you can do, give me the first one, the second one, third one, or whatnot. You can do some extra additional things there. But basically, this shouldn't really be too difficult of a video here. I just want to kind of show you how you can dynamically grab information from Terraform without having to make any changes. Now, if you can see, like I said, my basically environment's already built, so we won't see any changes. So it says no changes. Your infrastructure matches the changes. So that's a way to kind of still keep decoupling, having to statically set a bunch of stuff in these different files. And we could do a Terraform show, and we should be able to see my environments built here and all the different information that gets grabbed throughout your Terraform that gets built in the cloud. So again, that's just a nice little way, kind of like I said, dynamically grab a bunch of stuff. If you want to do this for various other things, like say your EC2 instance, you can see underneath your data sources, you have, let's do actually AWS, I believe it's AWS instance. Data sources. It looks like it's not. Oh, there we go. So AWS instances. So if you want to grab, get the ID of an Amazon EC2 instance from use in other regions, so you can use data out of it. Getting instances from EC2, AWS to provide, like say for instance, like this particular EC2 instance that gets created, as you can see, it's statically using an AMI that's pulled from AWS. If this was to change, this template would break because this is no longer available. So we could create another data instance that then pulls the free T2 micro every single time, no matter what region we're in. Because if you do go to another region, this will change as well. So that's just a way you kind of want to, particularly take code that's statically set for one region, if it's going to be used in other regions, to pull this information out of it. Okay, again, thanks for tuning in. I hope that helped you understand data sources a little better. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'll be in the comments section, and I'll try to answer any questions I can. Again, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next time.